Okay, time for a look at the new plastic warjack kit from Privateer. This is again for the CoC, and this is their hoverbots. So let's see, we've got that out of there. All comes in nice little baggie, and we get our 3 stat cards. So first up, we have the Assimilator. There it is there. It's nice, it's cool. We'll have a run through the stat line in a minute. We then have the Conservator there. We then have the Modulator there. Right, let's have a look and see what these things do, because I actually haven't read through them just yet. So you're seeing this fresh out of the box and I know nothing about them. So we'll start with the Modulator. It's a cost of 6 points, so it's dirt cheap. Speed 5, Strength 10, Mat Rat X, Defense 11, Armor 18, not bad. It's immune to electricity, and I think it may be a Pathfinder. Yes, it is, because it's a hoverbot. So this thing has 2 emitter surges, which are range 11, rate of fire 1, electric power 10s. Emitter cores for PNS of 14. It's got what looks to be a reasonably heavy damage grid. Let's see what we get for its special abilities. Plasma Nimbus. If this model is hit by a melee attack, immediately after the attack is resolved, the attacking model suffers a power 10 electrical damage roll unless this model is removed or destroyed from play by the attack. So you get a nice little punch back, that's not bad. We have Emitter Surge, Direct Current. If this attack directly hits, you can choose to have all models whose bases are intersected in a line drawn between the center of the model directly hit and the center of this model suffer an unboostable power 10 electrical damage roll. And it's not considered to have been caused by a ranged attack. So that's interesting. That lets you bypass a couple of special rules that some of the factions have. Not bad, 6 points. I would say it's worth it. Next up we have the Assimilator. It's Speed 5, Strength 10, Mat Rat X, 11, 18, Pathfinder. It's got Deciphering Micro Swarm, range 11, rate of fire 1, AoE 4, power 13. Not bad at all. It's got a Rending Claw, which is an open fist and a weapon master width, so very nice. Okay, let's see what its special is. It's got Ground Pounder, Star Attack, place a 4-inch AoE anywhere completely within this weapon's range. The center point of the AoE must be in this model's front arc. This model makes 1 ranged attack roll against each model in the AoE, ignoring concealment, elevation, and stealth. This model cannot gain the aiming bonus from Ground Pounder attack rolls. Ground Pounder attack rolls do not suffer the target in melee penalty, and a missed Ground Pounder attack roll is not re-rolled against another model. Models hit suffer a power 12 ranged attack roll. So I can basically, instead of saying power 13 AoE 4, I can basically say power 12 AoE 4 guaranteed, which is not bad at all. Its Rending Claw has assimilation. When this model destroys an enemy model that has construct with this weapon, immediately after the attack is resolved, remove D3 damage points from this model. So again, this one's going to be hard to remove. Next up, we have the Conservator. Same stat line. It's got Ablator Blade. Both are giving it a +1 on its armor, so it's armor 20, and it's both open fists for PNS 15. Not bad at all. It's got Hand of Vengeance. When 1 or more friendly faction warrior models are destroyed or removed from play by enemy attacks while within 5 of this model gains +2 on attack damage rolls for 1 round. So this thing sees its mates being killed, it gets angry and goes after them. Very cool. It also has Shield Guard, so that's very, very good. Again, the last one was 8 points, this one's 7, so it's going 6, 7, 8 in points cost, and you are getting what you pay for, which I do like. So, bite into the bag and see what we get. Oh, I love that sound. It's just the sound of new mini. So, let's see. Now, you only get enough in this to make one of the jacks. So we have to start our little flying piece, because this is a hoverbot. We then have a scything arm of some sort, which comes in 2 bits. This looks like something that's just going to grab and jam saw blades into you. Very nasty. We have an open fist. I believe that'll be one of its arms. I think this is a ranged weapon of some sort. What looks to be armor plate. I think this is perhaps the lower or upper body, I think. Again, it's great detail on these. We then have the big long-range weapon. I think that's your electric one. And then we then have some form of drill component, which is quite cool. Or no, that's not a drill component. That's the lower part of the body, because you have the little spot in the back to put your hovering piece on. We then also have this, which I believe is the connector piece for the waist. No, it's not a connector piece for the waist. Sorry, guys. We have the other open fist. We then have a little coil of some sort. Now, we then have our other baggie, which has more bits in it. So many bits to these. The one thing I would suggest whenever you're making one of these kits, guys, is separate everything out into its component bits first. So figure out what's for the base jack, then figure out what's for each of the different jack types. Because I'm seeing here, we have the other arm. So that and the first arm will go together. We have another one of these electrical guns, so those will go together. Our two fists obviously go together. We then have the two blade shields, which are very nicely detailed. This always strikes me as having that sort of 50s Chrysler sort of building style. I know it's probably not from the 50s, but it's that sort of Art Deco style. It's really, really nice. What else do we have? We have the main upper body, which is a nice big solid block of resin. We have more armor plate. I think that's possibly for shoulders. So that's two of those we have now. We have two of these little power coils, which just run down from the shoulders, I would guess. We then have what appears to be a third arm. I guess we get a bonus piece once in a while, guys. We have another one of these, so I'm guessing these are probably for the shoulders, for them to go onto. Then we have a couple of different heads. So we have this, this, and this. So it's a really cool jack kit, guys. I think it would probably be worthwhile just taking a bit of time whenever you first get it. Don't dive straight into it, and just separate everything out, figure what's going where, because otherwise you may have problems with this. So guys, that was the new plastic heavy jack kit from Privateer. Drop me a comment below, tell me what you think of it, and see you again soon.